Click the screen.
Click the street.
Yeah, we'll try that one. Head squirrels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wrists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arm circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arms across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arm behind your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cactus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't remember what those are called.
Bend to side.
Bend to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grateful and proud. I'm actually grateful and proud to experience this lean because it's like something I didn't realize I strived for in a job. It's actually really important. Any shout outs?
I got a shout out to my
buddy Jeff that passed away, having 32 years clean. I just went to the funeral yesterday. There was about 200 people there. You know, it's just amazing to see the amount of lives that he touched with his recovery. So that was really cool to see. Okay.
I got the Chris and Bryce for showing me how to run the lift back.
Well, proceed to running it 2 hours by himself yesterday.
You got a shout out for itself.
Yeah.
Last night. I ended up in a mosh pit by accident. 10 seconds.
He started. I'll get one. Ryan and Casey for keeping the press room yesterday. They're gotta get through this week, keeping the press room with Nick going. So they were the ones that jumped in yesterday and kept it moving for most of the day. And we're weeding out a lot of problems with the press by having different people having different eyes on stuff. So it's been super helpful. Looking to do it all week.
Colin, he jumped in on an issue that I had yesterday that we didn't know was an issue. It helped a lot, so we're gonna get it figured out. I really appreciate it, Colin, wherever you are. Thank you.
Any others? It's an improvement video for the day.
11 million views.
Hey, we get more improvement videos and we can see some brief attention.
Hey, mamas.
Hey guys, Nate brought up an issue to me today at the Dragon. And he's cutting these DIY tire carrier box tube parts. An issue clamping them into the chuck to do this. I know we could just reposition the top and bottom tooth in this clamp here, but that takes more time. So this is what he's been doing. It's just wedging some scrap in there to try to get it centered. But once he finds when he starts it that it's not perfect and it's not standing out straight, maybe leaning down, and it's kind of a crappy way to have to do this. So I'm going to try and come up with a solution for that. See where that goes. Here, Nate. Here you go. Okay. Made some changes to this guy. Let's see what Nate thinks. Mr. Nate. Try that out. Nate brought up an issue.
Here's before and after the bearings of the Lismac. Got a new SOP from Chris Hamilton on putting aluminum away. We got our core values. This is not a quote, but a proverb. It's even monkeys fall from trees. And this proverb is even experts can make mistakes. It's a reminder that no one is perfect and errors are part of the learning process. And my meeting is about the strive for perfection. And here's a short video.
I think that we should all seek perfection all the time. I mean, being less than perfect has real consequences, doesn't it? If the makers of our credit cards were only 99.9% effective, there would be over 1 million cards in circulation today that had the wrong information. If our doctors were only 99.9% correct, 11 newborns would be given to the wrong parents every day in the United States. The reality is that medical errors are now the third leading cause of death in America. Trying our best is not good enough. So how do we change? We seek perfection and settle for nothing less. But there's the irony. See, today we're all so afraid of that word failure, but the truth is we need to fail. Failure and imperfection are basically the same thing. We all know that imperfection exists all around us, but at some point, because it was too difficult or too painful, we decided to dismiss our natural ability to deal with failure and replace it with a lower acceptance level. Yeah, but trying to be perfect is so stressful, right? Maybe, but to say that seeking perfection is too stressful is like saying that exercise is too exhausting. If you want the results, you got to endure the pain. The true illness in our society today is our unwillingness to confront failure. Failure and loss are necessary for success. It's the acceptance of failure that's not. Failure should be a motivating force, not some type of pathetic excuse to give up. And when we seek perfection without fear of failure, just think about what we can accomplish. Like the computer programmers at the aerospace giant Lockheed Martin, who've now written a program to control every aspect of igniting 4 million pounds of rocket fuel and putting a 120-ton spaceship into orbit that uses 420,000 lines of near flawless code. See, that's what happens when we seek perfection. So maybe we should be more like that tireless programmer. Then we could stop fearing failure and we could stop living in a world filled with the consequences of good enough. Thank you.
Actually, like, while looking stuff up, I found a lot of things that said to not strive for perfection, which is very condescending. Which leads to this: there is no such thing as perfection. Perfection is more of a strive for progress. And to me, like, perfection is a point of view, and like to us, our point of view is the customer. The customer is gonna what they see and like, that is our perfection. And perfection is the best of your abilities. A question to ask yourself to find perfection is, can you do better? Will the customer be happy? And can something be improved? And my conclusion to that is being the best you can be. And as long as you're progressing, you are striving for perfection. And does anybody know of an example in their area that might be a strive for perfection?
Consistent welds so that all your welds look the same, nice and just, it's kind of hard to get every single weld and verticals and horizontals with lens and all that stuff. It's hard to get it all the same, so to be able to get to that point is pretty cool.
Same with your grinds. Just make
Yep.
sure your grind draw nice, uniform the same.
The cut quality of the edge, each part, try and dial it in as best we can, so it's less work to do shading and stuff.
One of the ones we're looking at right now is trying to perfect the flow of parts.
I would think something from the engineering standpoint would be all your parts go together without us having to touch it.
Well, I was gonna say the robot has really Lee and tweaking stuff for robot fixturing and the software he uses to make those skeletonized fixtures. It's like it really forces you to lock everything in. And there's actually been so far on almost everything that Lee's done, there's been like a post process where it was good enough for a hand fabricator to do it successfully and didn't really have too much trouble on all that stuff. But even something that you guys had no complaints about, Lee still had that extra level of accuracy and poke yoke. Everything has to be tabbed in a certain way because you can't robot doesn't have a hand that can hold something to tap, so the stuff that comes through the robot is like, if everything could be like our products that go to the robot, we'd be, I mean, it's crazy the difference just in the last little post process, add a couple tabs and make stuff self fixturing. There's a big difference. Even the Fit Gen 400 front lids, it's a simple bumper. There's not much to it. And you guys still buzz through it pretty quickly, but we're trying to move that to the robot, and there was even one round of things that I had to do to that to make it robot-able. So, yeah, we needed to start looking at everything like it's gonna go to the robot, because it forces you to. That thing is very precise, but it doesn't have a brain, it doesn't have thumbs, so, yeah, like making stuff that can go to that is kind of our level of perfection right now, I would say.
Any other ones?
I think the area of perfection is tracked on the shipping department. Say, no missed shipments, right? Make sure all the rackets of the cars, I'm sure. Order is complete, ready to go for it, and making sure it's gonna look good. The customer opens the box, one of these here.
We have a lot of compliments on why your stuff's packaged so nice. People tell us that all the time. We love the way your stuff is packaged. That's incredible. So that really does make a difference. I would say our customer up in the front is the customer. So trying to make from my side, from Joel's side, trying to make their interaction with us as painless as possible. Try to take as much of the process out of their hands as possible, right? I don't want to have you emailing me 15 times if I can get you a solution quickly. So just trying to service them in a way that takes the burden off of them and puts it back on us where it honestly belongs.
Any questions?
One of the Toyota concepts that they use for the TPS system, their entire mantra, which they call Akata, is impossible. Can't reach it. And the whole idea is that it's never supposed to be reachable. You're always supposed to be striving for it, but you'll never attain it. So we say like strive for perfection in that regard. That's something that Toyota has done for decades, and they won't accept it as, well, it's impossible to reach that goal, or it's impossible to reach that. Well, keep trying, right? Keep making things better, and eventually you'll get there. So it's not even necessarily like a moving goalpost, it's just the goalpost that's on the table.
Yeah, I think that's why they kept saying a lot of the things I was reading to changed it from more of a strive for progress than a strive for perfection. Trying to say those words at the same time. Daily department check-in, saw department.
I think we cut and figure out what we can do, so. The scene, we got through 7 gauge. Rest of it, started bleeding 14 gauge and 11 gauge.
Lasers. Try and get cuts. Finish with 14 gauge first thing in the morning, and cut 11 gauge all day. So it'll be some time like that with Brian.
So you can see we filled up both bins for the aluminum gearings because they were both empty, and got through the rest of the crossbars.
Brake press?
Yesterday went pretty smooth. I won't try to say that Ryan and I were a perfect replacement for Nick's purple day, but we made the best of it. And I think there's at least as many ballots for how many helps back there, so we can start.
Fabrication?
Not bad day, got through a bunch of carriers to the cell. Damien pulled got a bunch of stuff out as well, so.
Got a killer team setup out there too.
Yeah, set up the new tanks area over there too.
Accounting and purchasing? Engineering?
Yesterday seemed like a pretty productive day. Everybody's kind of got their projects they're honed in on and making progress. I was on here for half a day, a break press, like Casey said, so that was kind of a change of pace for me. So there's some interesting takeaways from doing that job for several hours. Stuff to work on our end. I think we'll all be rotating through it this week, so I think we're going to have some, hopefully some pretty helpful improvements we can make time moving forward.
Customer service?
Busy Monday. A lot of tickets on the weekend per usual. quite a few of them were simply orders on that, so that's a good thing. Find out that today. No major issues, I don't think, but there are some action.
Marketing?
We met yesterday and decided on a sale for November, which is the same sale we've been having all year. And we started to change the prices on products to be more aligned with the market, raising prices. Aligned with the markets.
Shipping?
So we had a pretty, I'm just gonna keep it brief. We had a pretty bad day yesterday. I'm not sure if these numbers are accurate or not, because I shipped like a freight order yesterday. It's worth like $9,000 at the beginning of the day, so. Not sure how that's that number, but be about this number for the rest of the month, each day. It's our goal. It's our current total.
Robot?
Right, orders that are.
The matches aren't up to you. It's just, it's the product that we ever now, that freight order was pretty much racking up the last. Big freight order that we had. A lot of lower dollar products.
We also have Ben on vacation, so there's no real replacement for his body. And then yesterday you had Chandler and Nate visiting with shipping. So, yeah, it's a.
Nate spent about 2 hours this day pressing for the meeting.
Oh, yeah. And the product mix does matter. I think it makes a huge difference in what you can get out the door. And usually what happens is the end of a month, the way we work now is we try to shove all those high dollar items out at the end of the month, to make our goal. And then at the beginning of the month, we hit a slump every time because of that reason. So that's the importance of load leveling. Trying to make sure that, you didn't cut everything and build every aluminum bumper last week just to get the shipping total to not have anything we ship this week,
Robot?
They're both absent?
Yeah, they both on it.
No updates on. Let's ask the robots.
Powder coat.
I think powder coat went good. I'm just keeping up with everything, so today, we're start prepping crossbars, get some big valves out.
Just as a whole, we're shorthanded this week. We don't have Trevor in powder coat, so we just have Travis. We don't have Ben in shipping, and we don't have Nick at the brake press, and we don't have Nate at the servicing department. So we're definitely shorthanded. So if there's time for you guys to have downtime and you want to help, we'll find a spot to plug you in somewhere. It's certainly going to affect our numbers the whole week, being down. So just a heads up.
I try to have a late shout out. It just came to me breaking news. Max woke up this morning and went pee in the toilet. That's amazing.
No more diapers.
Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry to interrupt. I feel like that's important.
Tomorrow's presenter is Monty. Always be closing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Monty.
Always be kissed.